one of the games that had the more unique storyline, fellas, from this weekend, Wabash versus Case Western Reserve. Two different fields. That's the short of the story here. And this is something that I don't know if I've ever heard of inside of any part of college football. And the short story, fellas, is that thunderstorms, they delay the game originally for an hour, and they finally get onto the field. You start this thing off, and they get to the third quarter. The teams are once again forced to get off the field. Thunderstorms, lightning, you know the deal. Every lightning strike is another like 20 to 30 minutes, whatever the kind of the delay is. After that prolonged delay, these teams get into the locker room. They talk with each other amongst themselves, and of course with the other like kind of administration hosting the event. They're like, this isn't going anywhere. And so somebody pitches the idea. Let's go down to Crawfordsville High School. It's less than 2 miles down the road. It's a 5-minute drive, which my first impression is not what a great idea. My first impression is, how the hell is the weather any different there? It's 2 miles down the road. What changed from you getting on the bus and getting down to this high school? Okay, that aside, that's exactly what they did. They moved to Crawfordsville High School, and they finished this game. It was like a minute left in the third quarter, and then what do you have it? Little Giants, they rally in the fourth quarter. 17 points for the win. That's a momentum changer. The game basically stopped and restarted again. It was resuscitated at a new venue. I've never heard of anything like this. I really couldn't wrap my head around why this would happen or how.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and say I knew that before the show started. I don't know if you guys saw my reaction as Kobe was saying. I'm not even kidding. As Kobe was saying that, I was like looking into the camera. I'm like, did this actually happen? Like, that is, I have no words for that. Just absolutely incredible comeback by Wabash, obviously, but that's otherworldly.
I mean, that's not the story here, fellas. Who cares what the football got played? But have you guys ever seen anything like this ever? I mean, I need some investigations done on why this got moved 2 miles down the road. I mean, was there lightning like right next to the stadium? And there was. I mean, I've never seen anything like this.
Allegedly, reading some of the articles, these people, the coaches, admin, whatever, got together and all looked collectively at the weather report. I don't know if any of them have meteorology background or experience, but collectively the decision was, yeah, if we move this thing 2 miles down the road, we're going to be in the clear. I couldn't find anything. My initial impression was like maybe the playing surface was just beyond repair, but I never saw anything about that, right? Because that would have came to my mind right away. But that was the first win at home for first-year head coach Jake Gilbert. And that's a really interesting way to get that done. But congratulations to him and the squad. Nearly 25 years ago to the day, fellas, the Little Giants moved their 2000 home North Coast Athletic Conference opener against Wittenberg to Crawfordsville High School as well. That courtesy of D3Football.com because of the weather and field conditions. Now, I didn't see anything about the field conditions, and I'll tell you right now, as someone who I remember very vividly, high school, we're playing West Bloomfield, my senior year. The boys at Lake Orion, the Dragons, are rolling. We're up by probably 2 scores against the West Bloomfield team that had Donovan Edwards, CJ Harris. I could go on the list of some of these guys you might know that are going to be playing on Sundays here very, very shortly. Makari Page. Anyways, lightning delay. We go into the locker room up 2 scores, and this thing gets delayed 30, 40 minutes. We come out there, warm up again. It was a brand new ball game. We got our butts kicked, and I should say butts kicked. We got into 4 overtimes and lost that one. But you talk about a momentum changer. Imagine going into the locker room for that a long time. They went and loaded up onto school buses and drove down the road and started this thing up again.
I mean, we saw this in the Super Bowl, several years ago, right? Kind of a Ravens 49ers situation. But to get up and pack up our bags and go across town, like, unreal.
Crazy.
Unreal.
Crazy. Also, kudos to them for actually finding the transportation. Like the fact that they could just source buses and drivers that were going to make this happen at the drop of a hat was pretty impressive.